We will, let's see, it's 7:19, and we'll call to order the General Government and Public Safety Committee meeting. Attendance has already been taken. Any comments from citizens?
Just one real quick one. I promise it's real quick. I think that we need to, all right, everybody, I'm Linda Borman, 800 Jason Court. I think we need to go ahead and put the use tax on the ballot for November, and so I would like to see that on the agenda for next week.
Appreciate that.
I don't think we can actually pass it next week because
Oh.
we passed it too early the last time and we had to repass the ordinance. So I think we have to wait until at least August,
Okay.
but I like your thinking.
Yeah, we had it on, we were gonna keep it on our agenda until we made a decision.
Okay, I just wanted to get that, I mean, it's whatever.
No, it's, I think a lot of us share that opinion, that it is needed. Okay, any other comments from citizens? Closing comments from citizens. We'll move on to the police department. Mr. Hatton, anything you want to point out?
Nothing huge. We're making some pretty good strides on our evidence room, being able to get rid of some of that old evidence that we should have been holding on to. But mainly, that's pretty much it.
Any questions for Chief Hatton?
Staffing's good.
Bumps in the road here and there. We got one leaving, but maybe another one, but that's kind of transitory right now anyway. And we've got a couple of applicants too, but I don't want to just stick anybody in there just because we need somebody, because I don't think that fosters a good longevity thing, just to take somebody just because they put in and we need somebody. So I'm still
Is it a
thinking.
control person position? Thank you, sir. But able to handle it.
Yeah, because we still have part-timers too, so we're able to do some of them as filling.
Thank you.
Anything for the police department? Okay, we'll move on to the fire department. Is there anything you want to point out?
No, I mean, we're just running lots of medical calls here lately, so. Waiting to get ready to do an ISO's gonna come to town next Tuesday. I have to give kind of reports of the last 3 years of stuff, so. We need some water reports, we need some hose testing, and some okay, so.
Okay.
Sure, I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Any questions for the fire department?
No, this is really just public safety in general. We met last week with Cochran Engineering about some ARPA projects, and we walked down to the lot to kind of look at it to see what we could do as far as public safety building, but they have architects in-house as well. So, and there's another pot of money coming out from ARPA for the state, but it's for, it's through Department of Economic Development. And they don't specifically have this type of thing listed. It's not actually listed anywhere in the ARPA funding. So I have already written one letter to Cherie Tolson-Reich, and I'm going to reach out to some other legislators to find out if they can have that considered as one of the categories for ARPA funding. And Sally with Cochran Engineering is doing the same. So we're going to try to, because she said she was on the phone all day Friday with a state senator that she knows, and they were very interested in what she had to say about it. So we are going to advocate for this to be a part of the ARPA funding so that we can try to find some grant money to help with a new public safety building.
Anything else for public safety? Emergency management, protective inspection?
Do we want to mention to the board about Rogers training?
Oh, yes. Don Rogers had, not this, the other one, the fire marshal, Don Rogers.
Important.
He was pretty
Let's get
important.
that set straight.
He had approached me a few weeks ago about some fire inspector training opportunities, and I thought that was a great idea. It would definitely be beneficial to the city, to the fire department, And, we told him to go ahead, and he touched base with Chris as well. And, so just be looking for that training in the future. He is gonna do.
You get an estimate of the cost and that kind of stuff, keep it at a minimum.
Do you know what exactly the training was that he was looking at? Was it just fire inspector or fire investigator?
It was investigated.
Fire investigator.
Yeah.
It'd be good for, I mean, he's into that pretty deep, so he'd be one to.
The only other question I'd say is I had to DocuSign to get the fireworks. Great job on the fireworks. I mean, and I hope that changing it is helpful to our employees of doing it, so thanks for doing it.
It kind of messed me up for a week.
Did it?
I had 4th of July off in years.
And now you go complain about that now?
I just said, wait a second.
You can't get it out.
There's no reason, huh? I mean, we did it for you. No, well, what I'm saying is you did a great job on, my question is this, who all do we need, is there anybody needs to be certified? Other people, a couple of others that need to be certified in the fire department?
You'd be a good one to be certified.
Do what?
For what, receiving them?
Oh, I've done a lot of practicing, probably not certified.
Oh,
My question is, you know, for, I don't know what.
Because I had listed 3 people to receive them, and all 3 people were not available.
Well, we had a bad.
We had a call.
No, understand. I'm just thinking about shooting them off to give a variety of people to be able to do it,
he
you know.
wants to do it.
I mean, you have to take an open book test.
Okay,
You have to go to like what they call shooter school.
Yeah.
And all they're doing is shooting off fireworks.
no kid.
That's
That's all
Don.
they do.
That's.
Chris is like, I'm in.
He is our certified person.
But you gotta realize,
Okay, so.
them guys shoot off
Yeah, but I mean,
electronically.
it doesn't hurt to have
So
more
there's no
than
training
one.
you all have to do?
No, they
To
shoot
do-
off
shoot the fireworks.
electronically though.
Okay.
We're probably the,
All right, I just wanna make sure.
Still light them.
yeah, we're probably the only ones that still light them, because,
Right, yeah.
I mean, when the fireworks came in, they didn't know how to cut them all apart, because they're made,
They're all tied together,
They're
so
made
they're
to
made
go
for
off.
electronic ignition.
ignition.
We come tied together.
Was there any duds?
Nope.
No,
I've been
No,
tied
none?
together.
No.
Good.
Good, thank you. Just wanna know.
Move on, bills over $1,250 in the packet. Any questions?
We did get a notice today that, the tipping fees for our recycling containers is going up $3 a ton, from $155 to $158. And we tip it 3 times a week.
How much is that being recycled or being thrown right in the dumpster in the landfill?
From what we were told, it was all going.
It was all
to
supposedly
recycling.
being
That's what we were
recycled.
told.
You couldn't do any less than 3 times a week.
no, because right now it was dumped this morning or this afternoon, and there's cardboard sitting outside of it right now.
Okay, so,
I make a motion, we accept the accounts payable over $12.50 of the total of
Yeah.
We all have to.
nothing to motion today, sorry.
It's funded,
Everybody's
Donna, you're still,
You got him messed up.
Donna, he's not important, so he's
Not
not.
important, so. it doesn't
Donna, you
matter
are
what.
important, so you don't have to do that tonight. Do it next.
Okay, there's nothing for economic development in the packet, park board agenda and minutes are in the packet. The library, board, agenda is in the packet, and minutes. Doesn't look like anything for the cemetery or tree board, we have financial statements. Other general government, results from the banking RFQ. This wasn't in the packet when I looked last night.
We got added, sorry about that. So, this is really just for your review right now. We're getting some clarification on some of the things that were in the packet, because it's not exactly apples to apples whenever we're comparing them. So, Tara's getting some more clarification. But right now, it does look like home bank is cheaper. fewer fees, and we're trying to find out. What happened the last time was that Home Bank had lower costs to the city as far as fees went, but the interest rate at Central Bank was so much higher that it offset that by a significant amount. So we are checking on some of those things to see, because we don't want to get in a situation where we switch and then we miss something. So she's getting some clarification.
Okay. Any as may arise. Motion to adjourn? Got a motion to adjourn in a second, all in favor? Any opposed? We are adjourned.
That moves us to, does anybody need a break before our next meeting?